All right, so you ready for the next one?
Oh, man.
Now this, I know you're going to ask. So this one, 70% of the people believe this one.
Okay.
Now this one, this might not even be a conspiracy.
It just might be true.
This one could be true.
Okay.
This could be a fact.
All right.
Okay, so schizophrenic people, right?
Mm-hmm.
They hear voices.
Mm-hmm.
The voices that the schizophrenic people hear are the dead people talking to them.
Yeah, so one of them just told me that is true.
So you're schizophrenic.
Oh, I don't know. Am I? Wait. They just told me no. So.
They
But
just told me no.
That could be. You might be onto something though, because it might not be like the fact that they're having like supernatural things happening to them. If it is like dead people,
Right.
it's making them go crazy.
Right.
Because they're wondering why they're hearing voices from other places, and that could be a thing. It just, I guess that one really depends on what you believe in. That's not really like a conspiracy thing,
Like maybe these people that are schizophrenic are like on another level, kind of. So like they can like communicate with the dead, but they don't know it's the dead. They just know it's a voice talking to them.
Yeah, and they don't know what to do with it. So people that, it's like if you presented that to someone that like ghost hunters, they're probably.
I think if I presented that to anybody but you right now, they would think I was insane.
Yeah. Yeah. But hey.
But 70% of the people believe in it.
70% of the crazy people out there might believe that you might be onto something. Like that. See, in itself, like that sounds just absurd. But if you actually like stop and think about it.
I mean, most things sound absurd if you think about them.
You know that whenever I was looking up how to, like, which epic name I could use for my thing, I typed in miso soup, and I stared because all of them were taken.
Yeah.
And
They give you a list of which ones are taken?
nope.
Oh, so you just have to use it to sit there and just guess over and over and over?
That's the thing. You just send it until one works, and, like, you don't get a second chance.
Really?
You get 2 weeks. You have to wait 2 weeks. So I was, like, doing this, and I kept typing soup.
You had to wait
soup,
2
soup.
weeks?
Yeah, 14 days. I had to type soup. I looked at the word soup for so long that I was like, is this even a word? Like, I was looking at it, I was like,
Is this even my reality right now?
Like, if you were, like, just looked at a word long enough or wrote a word long enough or as many, like, enough times where you look at it, you're like, that's not even a word.
Not with words,
Really?
but with a lot of other things, like pigeons.
I thought the government wasn't allowed to get in your thoughts right now.
They're not in my thoughts. You think they're in my thoughts?
Apparently,
I think they're in your thoughts.
you have a leak in your cap.
I have a leak?
Yes.
I'm going to have to, like, pressure test this thing.
You sprung a leak in your cap, and now you're delusional.
I don't think the cat made me delusional. I think the cat makes me undelusional. De-delusional.
Just because it makes you delusional, just drop the D, you're illusional.
No, delusional would be what you think I am. Not delusional.
Oh, see, now I get what you're saying.
I don't know where I was going with that.
I get what you're saying. So no. Oh no, yes.
So they could be voices from the dead.
I'm not saying it is, and I'm not saying it isn't. I'm saying
I wonder.
that's one of them hard maybes.
Yeah.
The hardest of maybes.
I would have to, and I don't even know if anyone's ever even done this type of research, but I would be curious to see if, like, areas where people are closer to, like, graveyards and, like, burial grounds, if there's a higher percentage of schizophrenic people near those areas. I doubt anyone has done that.
Then it could also be something like, what if the people that are schizophrenic now dabble in weird stuff?
Like what?
What's that thing called where you, like...
Oh, the Ouija board?
Yeah.
Nope.
Like...
Well, I mean, yeah, that could be a thing.
Yeah.
I'm saying no because I don't do Ouija boards.
I don't do anything that could scare me. You know why?
Ouija boards scare me.
You know why I don't do scary stuff?
Why?
Because I'm skittish.
Because you're what?
I'm skittish.
What's that mean?
I get scared very easily.
Oh, that's why I don't do them. Not so much because I'm scared, because I know that is real.
Like, there's this one time I was walking through the house and I had my golf clubs by my door.
Yeah.
And I would shut the door and I looked to my left and there's my golf clubs and I almost defecated in my pants.
because the golf clubs were there.
Yeah, it wasn't expected. It was just there. It was like the size of a scary little kid.
You know something that has just scared me like almost to death before was, what'd you say?
Clowns.
No, not clowns. I'm not scared of clowns. This shower in this hallway, you know how like most showers, whenever you go to have the water come out of the top, you have to pull the thing, like the thing on the bottom.
You shoot yourself with cold water.
No, not that. No, that's not what I'm talking about. Like, so with that one, whenever I first moved in this house, you could, like most of them, whenever you get them, you push the thing down, the water drains out, right? So I guess just over time of me owning this house, that thing, whatever that is, has got like weaker or whatever. And it used to just stay up all the time. But now, if you don't drain it whenever you get done, like 4 hours later, you'll just hear it like a ding, and then the water starts running. And then whenever you're home alone and it's like late, and you just hear like you're laying in bed and you just hear that like ting and water running, it's the most frightening thing in the world. It's scared me at least 3 times.
I would have moved already.
Or sometimes I'll have like a box sitting somewhere and I'll have it like on the edge of something and it'll be like in the middle of the night and it'll just like fall and I'll just hear it just doot.
So now you're making me nervous.
That one really gets me when like a box falls. And then I'm like, man, if this house is haunted, I'm going to have to burn this thing to the ground and I don't want to have to burn this house down.
Be a pretty,
That's something I would have to do. If this house was haunted, I'd have to burn it down.
Not a fan. I don't do scary stuff. Like
Me either.
Haunted houses. Like why am I gonna pay? Why am I gonna go somewhere first off?
I don't like. Well,
I'm gonna
haunted
waste
houses.
my time and pay someone to make me not have a good time.
Well, haunted houses are different. Like I don't do haunted houses just because it's like they don't scare me because like I know like just the logical side of me. I know I'm paying to go through this. These people are going to jump out and try to scare me, and they're not allowed to touch me. So I know what's happening going into it. So it's not scary. You know what I mean?
No.
Like
I did a maze, corn maze.
corn maze, yeah.
Yeah, and like I made the wrong turn, and there's just a fake scarecrow sitting there, and I about defecated again.
Really?
Yeah, dude, I'm skittish, man. I don't like scary stuff. Like, have you played the new Fortnite yet?
I like one game.
So right now they did the new. I don't know if
There's
they did.
ghosts.
And I don't know if they did the new update. I haven't played in the past couple of days, but the last time I played it was the Halloween thing, and if you walk near certain things, they jump out.
So you wouldn't be a good candidate to play what's that game? Slender Man.
Is that the creepy dude with the long face?
Maybe it's not Slender Man. I don't remember which one it is, but it's like you're walking through the woods and like at the dark woods, and you're trying to like get. I believe you're trying to like get through like a maze without this guy like catching you, and you have to like keep looking back in the dark to see if like you can see him, and he's like is like trying to chase you through the woods.
Oh, absolutely not.
You wouldn't play that in the dark?
Absolutely not.
Me either. That's not a game I would play.
No, I had a zombie game on PlayStation. I forgot what it's called.
Like Call of Duty Zombies?
No.
Or like Left 4 Dead.
Oh no, it wasn't Left 4 Dead. It was like Days something.
Days of Our Lives? Daisy, probably.
No, not Daisy. I thought you said Jay-Z.
No, Daisy, that's a zombie game.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh man.
Because I think it's
One of the people that I have played with will tell me what game it's called. It had a Z in it. I don't remember what it was. But that game, at night, the zombies would like be crazy and like super strong and fast.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan. Not my thing.
I remember there was one time at the pizza place that I worked at. Apparently there was like a ghost there or something, and everyone that worked there wanted to bring a Ouija board in and talk to the ghosts like after the place like closed that night, and I was the only one that didn't want to do it, and I had to tell everyone, I was like, listen, if you bring a Ouija board in this place, I'm not coming back here. Like I will quit and go somewhere else because I'm not working here with demons. And then
That's facts.
They eventually didn't do it, but
People are crazy.
I don't know. I don't understand the people that will just like if you just ask them like, hey, you want to go talk to the dead? They'll be like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, no, I don't tell either because
Like no.
completely fine with my living people.
Yeah.
Me and the living people have a pretty good relationship, you know. I can talk to them, they talk back to me.
You don't have to get like this board or this little game piece to go around on some letters.
Facts.
Ready for the next one?
Lay it on me.
Why do you seem so excited?
Guys, I'm here to squash conspiracies.
All right, this one is another one about schizophrenic people.
Okay.
Okay. So, instead of them talking to the dead, this could be the aliens or it could be the government. Okay. They, either the aliens or the government, they take these people captive into Area 51, a place like Area 51, or whatever. They implant in their head something to the equivalent of like a walkie-talkie, so that like something they can talk into, and then they can hear it in their head. And then they put these people back into the world, just like normal people, but they put them back from wherever they got them from. And then they sit in this facility with, you know, just a whole thing full of TVs or whatever. And then they have their little walkie-talkies or whatever, and they just mess with people all day. And it's just like their form of entertainment. Or, that would be like if it was a government thing. Or, if it's the aliens, maybe for them, that could be like what the aliens could come down from wherever they're from, take the people, put these chips in their brain, send them back out, and then they could go back to whatever the planet they're from, and then they
monitor.
Well, they monitor, but they would broadcast it on like their TV as like their form of entertainment. So like they're up there laughing at the people that they did it to as like their like comedy show. It's a pretty heavy one.
I'm speechless.
You don't have any response to that one?
Both of those are 100% absurd.
You don't think there's any remote possibility
What's the percentage? Tell me.
of people that believe it?
If it's anything more than one, our society is screwed.
Well, the percentage of people that believe this one, 42.
I swear you're making this up. There's no...
This is backed by scientific research.
I want the sources. Oh, it's because it's the government blocking sources. Got it. Got it.
The government won't
that
release
one-
the real sources. I can't tell you where I got the information because they could come after me.
I'm going to have to say that one is... That one's not believable by any means.
Not even throw a percentage out there. Not even like 1%.
No, not even a speck of any percentage.
I really thought that one would get you.
No. There is one conspiracy I think that we might agree on, but I can't tell you that.
Why?
Because I want to see if it's one of the things.
Oh, okay. I get it.